All right, so I just got back from a card show in Andover, Minnesota. Um, and so technically, I spent 145 ish on everything. But so I don't think I showed it in a video, but I had this 1999 Fleer Force Vince Carter in an SGC 8.5. So I picked that up in Blaine for $5. There was no comps on it. It was the only one graded with SGC, and there's only 4 graded with PSA. But raw, I was selling for like 6 or 7, kind of in that range. So I saw this dude at that card show that had a lot of kind of stuff from that era. So kind of 90s inserts. You know, I had Vince Carter, he had Shaq, he had Jordan. So I asked him if he was interested in that. So he paid me. I was asking 30 because I really didn't know what to put it at. I was just kind of taking offers. He offered me 25. I was like, great. So I took that deal. And then with that $25, I used that to buy. With that $25 plus another 15, I bought a Shaq rookie. I'll put it on the screen. It's a Topps Gold PSA 7. And then a SP, I think it was 1999 SP Michael Jordan. So he's asking 30. He was asking 30 on the Shaq and 15 on the Jordan. I paid 40 for the pair, and I actually went just down to the next table, like 20 minutes later, and it was a guy who has very similar stuff. A lot of Jordan, a lot of Shaq. So I sold to him for 50. So very quick, simple flip. I probably could have maybe squeezed out some more. The Shaq was tricky because the last two sales were like 60 and 55, but before that it was like 20 to 30. So I was kind of happy to get 40 on that Shaq, and then they get 10 for the Jordan. So that was a quick and easy, simple flip. Essentially, the way I look at it is I paid 5 for the Vince Carter. I paid 50. And then I paid 15 with on top of the Vince Carter for those other cards. So essentially, I flipped $20 to 50. I think that's pretty good. So 144, 145 minus the 50 puts you at about 95. So I'll walk you through every deal here. So first, this box I picked up. So these were 25-cent cards, all in here, and this had sticker at $5. I picked out maybe 120 plus the Drake May. Excuse me. Plus the Drake May. Sells for 7 or 8. So I was able to, because I bought a good bit of them, and they were kind of just wanting to get rid of that stuff, I paid 17 for all this, so that's nice. I can kind of quickly go through this. It was a pretty nice 25-cent box. We got Boye Mafe, we got Tyler Algier, we got Aaron Donald, we got Will Anderson, Trent McDuffie, Zay Flowers, Travion Henderson, good bit of Travion Henderson, Khalil Mack, Kenneth Walker, Garrett Wilson, DeAndre Swift, Luke Van Ness, Travion Henderson, Michael Parsons, Jalen Milroe, Maxwell Harrison, Zach Charbonnet, Kyle Pitts, Sauce Gardner, Chloe McKinstry. There's some nice names. I'm none of the top tier QBs or anything, but Jalen Milroe, Zach Charbonnet. I got a lot of a good bit of Michael Parsons, that sort of stuff. So that's a nice pickup there. The other kind of bulk order or bulk lot, I suppose, would be these. Those $38 cards. I paid $25 for all these. I can go through this stuff real quick. On top is kind of my PC stuff. So Dallas Turner rookie, Teddy Bridgewater orange rookie, Jaden Reed rookie patch. We got a Bryce Young, Will Anderson, that's a refractor, hard to tell. Jared Verse purple, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jalen Hurts, Micah Parsons, Roma Dunze, Brock Bowers, that's a Brian Burns out of 175. Some nice rookies in here again. This one's cool. I like that. David Carr. They had a nice Ray Lewis, Frank Gordon 99. We got a Jordan there. Then we get to the rookies. So we got Herbert and Love, Jordan Love there. We've got Jamar Chase there. This one's nice. This one's out of 99. So a nice find in a $1 box. More Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb. A good bit of CeeDee Lamb. Then I got some kind of cool older rookies. So we got Antonio Brown rookie, Patrick Peterson rookie, and a nice Dion rookie. It's crazy. I know it's junk wax, but I think a Dion rookie should be more than $2. But we got a Marvin Harrison, the good one, the one that can actually play football. Rookie there. We got Dominican Sue. That's a score select. Give me a minute. There we go. I make it a little bit of better lighting. Still not ideal. And a Randall Cobb rookie there, and then a Dez Bryant rookie. I'm pretty happy with all that. Again, what I look for, you got to look for people that have a showcase with like $1,000 cards. And then have a dollar box, because that dollar box stuff they're more than likely willing to get rid of for cheap. You know, paid like 10 cents on these cards they're asking a quarter for. Paid, I want to say like 55 or something like that cents on cards they're asking, you know, 5 for or $1 for. There's another just quick and simple lot. They're asking 3 for these each and 10 for this, so they're asking 19. I paid 15 because these Drake Mays they sell for like $3, $3.50. It was mostly for this because last couple sales I've seen were between like 13 and 15. So this alone could pay for most of the lot there. And then so these two, so this was a mostly sports cards show, but there was like the back rows kind of dedicated for TCG. I walked by it, I saw this guy that had like a box of football cards. I think there was some basketball in there too. I ended up buying a couple, so these are technically 2 separate deals. I think it was these first. I paid $7 for these total. So I got a Derwin James Optic pink out of 99. Got 2 Abdul Carters out of rookies out of Cosmic Chrome. We got a Nash Genti black, Travion Henderson, and then these 2 Topps Chrome black. These alone, I mean, these were in a dollar box. Paid less than that. These 2 alone, I think, sell for like $3 each. So Topps Chrome black is kind of pretty good right now. And he's like, oh, you want to take a look at my box? He's like, I got so much sports, trying to kind of get rid of it. So I paid kind of some of these cards. So like this is like a $2 card. So I paid 20 for these 4 cards. This is like a $2 card. That's kind of whatever. This is like a $3 card. Those are kind of more throw-ins, but these 2 were the nice ones. So they were asking 8 for this. So this is an Anthony Edwards silver rookie. You can see the prism up there. So they had this sticker at 8, but last couple sales were around like 15. So that one's a nice one, and I negotiate down. This one they was asking 15, kind of sells around there. Again, negotiate down. I think they're in total they're asking 36. They're a little high on these 2. So they're asking 36. I got them for 20. So it's just stuff like that. It's like those guys are kind of dealing with Pokemon. They had a lot of sports that want to get rid of it, so you're able to kind of get those deals. Another lot, you know, it was in that same TCG row. I just kind of look in there for guys that had sports cards. So I paid 20 for this lot. The Miles Garrett is easily the best card. It's numbered to 49. This alone pays for like half the lot, if not a little more. The last 2 sales were 12 and 13.5, and those were before he was traded. So it's probably worth a little more. Then I'll probably list it for like 13. It's probably worth more than that, just because, you know, he's on the Rams now and he's on a better team. Tyler Warren, I think it's called gold, even though it's not numbered, but it's like a $4 card. An Abdul Carter red mojo, like a $2 card. Same with this Puka pink camo. Same with this like it's like a green pulsar, I believe. So the Burden's like a $4 card. It's like a red mosaic elevate, and then a pink camo Brock Bowers NFL debut, and all these cards except stuff in this box. I might bulk this out on like Facebook Marketplace, not including the Drake May. Will be listed on my Colex. So anything you see here will be listed on my Colex. You know, shoot me offers on anything. But then we got this lot. I paid, what was this? So this I paid 10 for. Yeah. So these cards here, they're asking $1 a piece for. So Brock Bowers select color. You know, that's a good steal. This one was kind of overthrown because I think they're asking 15 for everything before this card. And I was like, I'm going to offer 10 with the 15. I think my offer wouldn't change if I toss in one more card. And I live in Wisconsin, so Packer stuff sells easier for me. This is kind of a cool Elway there. I don't know. I really like the look of that card. Bo Nix, even though it's unlicensed, it's a Bo Nix rookie. Another unlicensed John Elway at a 250. That one's cool. Got a Brock Bowers on a throwback. This one's nice. I don't know if they didn't realize it was green or something. This is like a $3 card. It's a green prismatic. Then we got a Jane Daniels select. Again, hard to pass up on. They're asking, I think, 3 on the Jackson Cheerios. It sells for like 4 to 6 on the Pink Ice rookie. Again, paid a little less than that, so that's nice. This one, I forget. I think the one that I use, like I use Sports Cards Pro, and it's not great at finding like stuff that's not from a set. You know, like the National or Player of the Day. They're asking 5. I think it goes for like 8. but I paid pretty, you know, I'm into it for less, so I think I'm into it for like 3. So happy about that. And then the last cards here I'm into for 12. The first couple cards here they're asking $1 for. You know, Genty Mosaic Rookie, Genty Donruss Rookie, Tet Donruss Rookie, Rookie Rush Aston Genty Rookie, and then Judkins exclusive Rookie. These, I think, these are 3 apiece they're asking for. We got DeMarcus Ware on that iconic 2008 Topps. That one's at $225. I have a guy in Colex that buys a good bit of my. It definitely seems very interested in my kind of older Cowboys, and he buys a decent bit, kind of on that same line. I got a Michael Irvin, Top Super Rookie. It's only like a $2 card. They have it listed for 3. Again, I kind of negotiate down. It's nice because the price range I'm in, people seem to try to get rid of their cards because it's just not worth the time for them to haggle out for an extra $1 on these cards. For me, it is. So obviously that's a sick card. We got a Bijan Rookie on the Mosaic. I don't get why it's called the Mosaic, but that's all right. This one's really cool. One of the few kind of PC cards I got today. I got a Randy Moss Rookie. I mean, that's awesome. The one thing I will say is a little scummy. There's a little bit of damage there. It's hard to tell, but it's definitely there. And they have like stickers on them. You know, it's like white was like $3, so they had the sticker purposely. I think it was purposefully. It was covering that up like directly. It was directly over that. Now I don't know if it was purposeful, but it seems kind of purposeful. But either way, it's a sick card. It's a PC card, so it's not that big a deal. This one was like $1. I think they're asking 3 for it. I don't even know. I remember seeing this guy in Oregon. You know, he hasn't really done anything since, but I was like, you know, that's a cool college auto. I guess rookie auto. Like that's kind of a sweet pickup. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna flip this stuff, obviously. So if you guys want to help support me, help make better videos, maybe move into some higher stuff, check out my Colex. I might even, because I'm into this stuff for, you know, say I paid 4 for the Drake May. I mean, I'm only into this stuff for like $13. I might just put it on Facebook Marketplace for like 25 or something. So I think it's definitely worth more than that, just considering there's Micah Parsons rookies, Garrett Wilson, there's a lot of Will Anderson in there, that sort of stuff. But it might make more sense to just take that quick profit and flip that into something bigger. But I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, I want to make more content. I want to kind of move into bigger stuff. I want to open more boxes and packs. So a great way you guys support me is you can like, subscribe, obviously comment down below. All that helps. And then check out my Colex. You know, I'm willing to make deals because I'm into stuff for relatively cheap on most things. So I'm willing to make deals. So shoot me offers if you guys find cards you're interested in. But other than that, that's all I got, and I appreciate you guys watching. It truly makes my day.